Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. What a freaking day. Post-market report on this Thursday, August 10th, 2023. Are you watching this? I mean, this is a freak show beyond belief. All of this, all this nonsense talk and whatever, just to, well, tell us what we already knew. Inflation continues to rise. You can't make it up. Okay. They can cut this and slice this and twist it and whatever the hell they want to do. Inflation continues to rise and it will continue to rise regardless of anything else. All right. That's the mission here. That's what's going on. It won't stop. It can't stop. And all the talk out of whatever freak that they want to parade out on CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business ain't going to stop a damn thing. Okay. As a matter of fact, we found out some pretty alarming things today. The pressure on the middle class is literally at an all-time high, and it's only going to get worse. How do we know that? Just in the last quarter, the amount of people who are taking out hardship loans against their 401k has jumped 36%. These are the same people, and I really hope it's not you, that are borrowing and swiping whatever they could possibly do to attempt to maintain the illusion of a middle class existence, something that you and I knew would happen from I don't know how freaking long ago. We talked about it right here. This is part of the mechanism here. Again, creating dependency and slaves to the system. It's not going to stop. This 36% jump in people taking out these hardship loans, this is going to go up and up and up. They want to wipe people out. Yes, I'm hearing about the new variant out there. Remember to be very scared. Let me show you how scared I am. I'm terrified. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, this new thing out there. Again, fear and distractions and deception and every freaking thing else that you can possibly imagine. Now, let's talk about this market real quick. So we got this news today. It was supposed to be stupendous and fantastic. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was higher by over 400 points. Okay. We pretty much erased it all. We finished with a fractional gain like 60. Okay, this market is fighting an uphill battle. And do you know why? Because risk in the market continues to rise. Yes, indeed. Pre-market, the MMRI hit 253. We were almost below 250. And then all of a sudden, the market started to say, hold on a minute, this really isn't such good news. And then all of a sudden, sell-off here in the debt market, leading to the 10-year yield to go from below 4% to now 4.1. The MMRI, last time I checked it, I think it was 261. If someone wants to check that for me, 261. Market's not going to like this. Risk in this market remains extremely elevated. And with risk being elevated, this market, again, is going to fight an uphill battle. What have we been talking about, you and me? It's 263. Wow. You and I have been explaining, and we've been talking about this at length. If, in fact, they can get slick enough, and I still think they're going to push the MMRI below 250 by rigging the debt market even more, buying more debt, finding a way to decrease the relative strength of the dollar here and buy large cap stocks. Well, that's where the market's going higher. But right now, again, fighting this uphill battle. On top of the market barely finishing with gains after taking off and being full on orgasmic earlier today. And then making a pretty sharp reversal. You got cryptocurrencies down pretty much across the board. Gold and silver not doing too much, relatively at the flat line here. Crude oil took a hit today. But again, what have you and I been saying over the past couple of days? If crude oil falls here, okay, we broke 84. We discussed this right here. If we get a pullback right here and now, and this is nothing. We need to see this sell off a little more and then find a new bottom. We're going much, much higher. You understand? That's how it works. You get this, crude oil, honestly, since $67 a barrel has gone pretty much straight up. It doesn't work like that. You're supposed to have corrections and pullbacks. We find a new floor and it goes up. I think that's what's going to happen here. I really, really do, but we're going to keep our eyes on that. On top of all this other stuff with Henry Rifle Owner PA, thanks. Mopars and silver, yeah. Exactly. We got jobless claims coming in at 248,000 on this is per week. Again, every single week we're getting 200,000 plus. Average this out per month, and it's a very large number. But they want you to think it's fantastic and it's beautiful, and our economy is strong, and we're booming, and we're firing on all cylinders. You can't make this stuff up; it's impossible to do. I want to bring up a couple of other things just real quick. You and I have known again, and I really, really mean this before anybody else, that the whole banking financial sector was in trouble. About a year ago, we talked about no deposits, no loans, and no deals. Well, it has come to light that bank loan demand has now fallen to its lowest level since the last meltdown. That's not good. That does not bode well for the situation. So what do we got? We got the banks here with cratering demand for loans. People can't, look, they're maxed out. The consumer is done. They're absolutely freaking done. And this is part of why we're seeing this. We also understand that people are pulling their cash out of these institutions, hundreds of billions of dollars. I don't know what they're doing with it. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. But that's what's going on here. We are going to face a major, if I didn't say it, major crisis with regard to the banking system and the financial system. We haven't even begun to see, people, trust me on this one, and we've been kind of dabbling in this for quite a while, you and me, but we haven't even seen anything yet with regard to the commercial real estate nightmare that's coming down the pike. Again, they're not letting you know about it. There's a big problem here. Okay. And this is worldwide. And I can only imagine how this is going to unfold. And I can tell you, it ain't going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. This may be why we're seeing cash being pulled out of these institutions. We're seeing all this stuff here. Also, again, look, this is part of what's supposed to happen. Thank you, Albert. This is a consolidation of the system. The system is going to be consolidated and consolidated and consolidated. We are going to see, absolutely, we're going to see one or two, maybe more major institutions fail, or they won't call it that. They're going to find a way. Oh, this bank is merging with this bank. It's just beautiful. And it's going to help you as they consolidate power in fewer and fewer players. You understand? That's what this is all about. A move towards a consolidation of power. This is all about control. You know this better than anybody, honestly. So, something else that's going on is kind of interesting. If you recall, a couple of months ago, we were seeing the price of real estate, drop. And all of a sudden, it's kind of going higher here. And this obviously contributed to these rising inflation numbers. It's a joke, the numbers that they float out at us, okay? They want us to believe these numbers are real. They are not real. None, zero. Joe Potter, I love that. Unbank yourself. That should be like a catchphrase. Joe, that's fantastic. Start using that. Unbank yourself. Definitely disconnect yourself from these institutions. I don't know. Excuse me. Itchy nose. Another way to put that. Anyway, that's just fantastic. Anyway, so this whole issue with supply and demand, these supposed economic rules, they don't exist anymore. When you have this kind of a situation here, with out of control inflation, again, by their own numbers, inflation continues to rise. They're going to try to tell you different, but it's not true. And you and I have known this was going to happen from I don't know how freaking long ago. Okay, it's not going to stop. As a matter of fact, it's going to get much worse. The pressure here on the middle class is going to be unrelenting, and it's going to get greater and greater and greater. Again, what's going on here? What do you know for a fact is going on? Something that we've been speaking about for 10 freaking years, the elimination of the middle class, this neo-feudal system, all this stuff that you and I have spoken about. We're off the charts here. Now with the market, look, we've been in this kind of thing with the market too, again, off the Richter scale. Let's see what they do. Action here must be taken, especially with the MMRI at 263. That's what one of you just told me just a little while ago. Market doesn't like it, okay? It seems to be that the 10-year yield at 4%, that's really the red line in the sand. Anything above that, the market just doesn't like. Okay, and believe me when I tell you this, the Fed is watching it. The Fed is watching the 10-year yield. They may not be watching the MMRI. Maybe they freaking are. I don't know. But they're watching the MMRI. I'm sorry. They're not watching the MMRI. They are watching the 10-year yield. They are watching the relative strength of the dollar, and they're watching the market. Okay, the illusion of the market, in Greg Mannarino's opinion, must be kept real. Again, presidential election cycle. You know how it works. No one knows this better than you do. Anyway, just in real quick, just like summary here. We've had an extremely volatile day. The Dow up over 400 points, finishing up about 60. Okay, as the 10-year yield is rising, risk in this market is rising. The market is definitely fighting an uphill battle. We need, look, we know what's probably going to happen. Look, I could be wrong here. Okay, honestly, I really could, but I don't think they're done. I don't think they're done. They're going to continue to buy. They're going to buy more debt. They're going to suppress rates further from here to kingdom coming out of the other side of their mouth. They're going to tell you how they're raising rates because they want to stop inflation. Meanwhile, they're still buying everything in sight, supporting wars, and this new variant that just came out, this new thing that you're supposed to be really scared of. I'm so scared. You're going to throw more cash at that too. But you know this. This is the mechanism, people. Oh, man, I tell you, I'm freaking working up a sweat here. Come on. Can't you do something with these thumbs up? 365 thumbs up. I'm getting all crazy over here. And I got 366 thumbs up right now with 1,200 people watching. Come on, people, help me out with that. Help us all out. These thumbs up are valuable. You don't understand it. It takes you a nanosecond. You hit those thumbs up. Thank you. And this thing just goes. Yes, David Casey. Let's see what I can do with the CUDA today. I'm going to run it. Right after this video, I'm getting geared up. I got the car on the trailer. I got all my tools set up. I'm going to be taking that thing to the drags, and I'll let you know. Maybe I'll post a picture too. I'll send it out in my free newsletter, for which I hope you're all subscribed to my free newsletter. Link in the description of this lovely video. Anyway, that's pretty much it, people. Anybody surprised to find out that inflation is still rising? Is there one person here that is shocked at all? Anybody surprised that jobless claims keep coming in at 250,000 every week? Anyone surprised here about any freaking thing that we're talking about here? That bank loans are, people can't even apply for loans, that people are taking hardship loans out against their 401k, a jump of 36%. You got to be kidding me. It's just terrible to think about, because these are real people, and I hope it's not you. Look, don't fall into the trap door that they have put underneath you. Okay, they want you to hang yourself. It's really what they want. They want to give you enough rope to hang yourself. They've already put a trap door under all of us. Okay, we're not going to fall through that trap door. You understand? So don't borrow, don't swipe, find another way to make it work for you, and so we can get through this whole thing. Understand? Anyway, that's no, I'm not flicking my eyeball. You remember when I did that? It hurts. It hurt. Don't. People should not be flicking their eyeballs. I think that's yeah. I think that's kind of where we are. Lava Girl's here. Perry's here. Where's Lord Humongous? Who else is here? All my friends are here. Alan Greenspan is here. Yes, Alan. Listen to Alan Greenspan. Grow gardens. Okay, try to become somewhat self-sufficient here. Goldstein's here. Lover. Yeah. Matthew's here. Oh man. All right, people. We're gonna get going. We're gonna get out of here. Copo, how'd you hear about the Oh, Jimmy's here. That's Jimmy LaRocca, the drag racer, people. Jimmy LaRocca, the freaking famous drag racer, is here right now with us. Okay. Yes, indeed. Jimmy's here. Yeah, we're gonna keep we'll keep the Copo. I'm trying I bought a Copo Camaro, everybody. And I'll get some pictures out, and when I actually have it in my possession. So all right, people. I'm gonna get out of here. Love all you people. I mean that from the heart. You're awesome, all of you. Joey Sox is here. Yeah, wow. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this stuff. Yes, buy Anacott Steel, 100%, everybody. I'm gonna see all of you in the morning. And maybe later, if I can, I'll get a picture or two out of the CUDA for you. Let's see if I can get that thing to run. Last Thursday I ran the car. It was okay. I ran it like an old lady just to get the feeling for it. But I'm planning on having no mercy on it today. Honestly, we'll see how it plays out. All right. Love you a lot. Thank you. Look at this. We just hit nearly 600 thumbs up. People, get it out there. It's up to you. I'm counting on all of you to share this. This is not Greg Mannarino's thing. This is our thing. Understand? And we all take a part in getting this out there. In my opinion, it's important. All right, I'm out of here. See you in the morning.